Can you believe it? 22 days. Thanksgiving will be here before we know it. Well, the sad reality, though, is that some people won't have a hot meal to enjoy this year. Well, you have the chance to help out. The Denver Rescue Mission has a goal to collect 15,000 turkeys this year. And here with more details on the 2022 Thanksgiving Turkey Drive is Stephen Hinkle. He's the Public Relations Manager for the Denver Rescue Mission, along with Kevin Baker, Director of Food Services. Welcome to the both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Thanksgiving. You know, it's such a wonderful time, but we also have to reflect that not everyone has it as good as some others may, right? And Stephen, I want you to first tell us about the 2022 Turkey Drive, what it is, and how can people participate?
The drive is to get 15,000 turkeys into our freezers so we can distribute it out to the greater Denver metro area. We've partnered with many other nonprofits to help distribute these 15,000 turkeys, and we also give it to families who are in need during the Thanksgiving holidays, and as well as Kevin over here, he'll cook them up for our guests that use our services in one of our buildings.
How wonderful is that? I mean, what a great way to make somebody's day that could be in need of some help, especially around the holidays. Now, this is a huge process when you guys get out and do this. Do you need volunteers to help collect the turkeys? How does it work?
It's an amazing process. We have many volunteers who have signed up weeks in advance already for this process. So anytime between today until the day before Thanksgiving, anybody can go drop off. We ask for a minimum 12-pound frozen turkey.
Okay.
Dropped off at one of our locations. DenverRescueMission.org has all the information that you need. If you cannot drop off a turkey, that's fine. Non-perishable items, potatoes, yams, pears, anything of that nature would also be accepted as well.
Okay, now I want to know what happens after you collect all the turkeys. And we're going for 15,000 this year.
So after we collect all the turkeys, we then distribute it out to the greater Denver community. Kevin and his staff, he'll speak to this in a second, will cook them up for our guests as well.
Okay, Kevin, of course, I have to ask you, what is that like in the kitchen?
Oh, the kitchens are pretty amazing, and if you've never volunteered at Denver Rescue Mission, I highly encourage people to do so, because the kitchens are like the live version of Chopped in that we don't know what's coming in on a daily basis. And so we have to look at things from a different perspective. So we have to look at, all right, how can we make instant potatoes look like something else and taste like something else and be something else? And so we do that on a daily basis, and we're serving about 2,800 meals a day right now. That's just going to get higher and higher. We'll serve over 3,400 to 3,500 meals a day the closer we get to Thanksgiving and into the colder seasons.
Yeah. When you say those numbers, that is pretty incredible and remarkable that you're able to do that on a daily basis. It also says to me there is some need out there right here in our community. Now, what is it like cooking 15,000 turkeys?
Yeah, it's crazy times 10 and is the easiest way to say that, because we have to still serve our guests every day, the guests that come in for the same need every day.
Yeah.
And then about 12 days prior to our Thanksgiving celebration, where we're going to serve 1,500 meals in an hour, we start preparing these turkeys. So we start cooking the turkeys about 12 to 13 days in advance, and then we freeze them.
Okay.
And then we pull them apart. And we serve, because I'm a Southern gentleman, so we serve a very traditional Southern meal for Thanksgiving, which is turkey dressing, stuffing, green beans, collard greens, cranberries, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and we try to make everything as fresh as possible. We make it fresh, and we do that while we're serving 27 to 3,000 meals a day at the same time, and we do that also by catering meals from one location to another.
It's incredible. Now, Stephen, I want to know, this is what comes in a box that goes out to a family in need.
Correct. So on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, we have what's called Thanksgiving Banquet in a Box, and people have already pre-signed up for vouchers and will come by Empower Field and pick up what is Thanksgiving banquet in a box, and it includes this along with your minimum 12-pound frozen turkey so you can cook your turkey at home.
Well, I think you guys do a tremendous job. Thank you for the work that you do every single day. Kevin, oh my gosh, you are killing it. I can't imagine how much work goes into that, but thank you to the both of you. And let's get to 15,000 turkeys. The Denver Rescue Mission 2022 Turkey Drive is happening right now through Wednesday, November the 23rd. And remember, a $20 donation equals a turkey. Volunteer or make a donation at denverrescuemission.org.